Welcome to KERB. We'll guide you step by step through setting up your car park in KERB. We'll be using our demo account for City-Spent Parking so you can follow along easily. First things first, log into your KERB dashboard using the email address and password you registered with. Once signed in, you'll land directly on your dashboard ready to start creating your car park. In KERB, an organization represents your top-level structure, usually a company, local authority, or institution. It sits above all your car parks, divisions, and user groups, helping you manage everything in one place. Click Next to begin setting up your organization. Upload your organization's logo. This will be visible across your dashboards and to your users. It keeps your branding consistent throughout the experience. Your default country and currency are auto-selected based on your invitation. If you need to change them, you can do it right here. Now define your user categories. These will apply across all your parking groups and ensure consistency in access levels and reporting. For example, you might set up public parking, tenant parking, restricted. Set these in a way that makes sense for your operations. They'll be the basis for managing access and reporting. You can always add more later, but starting with clear categories helps keep everything organized. To accept payments through KERB, you'll need your own merchant account. Connect your existing account here. We use WinCave as our trusted payment gateway. If you need help setting this up, reach out to the KERB team. Review and finalize. Double-check your organization details. If anything looks off, hover over the section and click the pencil icon to make changes. When you're ready, click Complete, and that's it. You've now set up your organization and can move on to creating parking divisions, zones, and access rules. Now that your organization is set up, let's move on to configuring your divisions, starting with an LPR car park. We'll use our demo City-Span Parking's George Street location to show you how it works. So, firstly, what is a division? In KERB, a division represents a business unit or a single parking location. Each division operates independently, with its own administrators, attendants, tax setup, and support contacts. Click Next to start your division setup. Now, you need to give your division a name. This should be how your team refers to the car park internally. In this case, we'll call it George Street Car Park. If applicable, enter your business's ABN. Next, add the physical address of your car park. Ours will be 1 George Street, Sydney, Australia. Enter the customer support contact information for this location. Example, phone 1300-765-432. Email info@cityspanparking.com.au. Now, we are moving to configuring your tax settings. KERB automatically suggests the correct tax configuration based on your address. If your pricing is tax inclusive, you can simply cross it off or adjust accordingly. Upload a photo showing the street view of your car park entrance. This helps with user recognition and accuracy during check-in. Now, it's time to invite a division admin. This person will manage day-to-day operations at this location and can finish setting up car park features. Review all your entries carefully. If something needs editing, use the pencil icon. Once everything looks good, click Complete. Your division is now live and ready for setup of operational features like LPR, rates, and access rules. Now that your division is created, it's time to set up your zone. In KERB, a zone is a defined parking area within a division. It helps you group bays and manage access, pricing, and operations easily. For this demo, we're using CitySpan's George Street multi-story car park, which includes LPR cameras and boom gates. Click Next to begin configuring your zone. Name the zone based on how your team refers to this section of the car park. For this example, we'll call it George Street multi-story parking. Now choose the division this zone belongs to. In this case, George Street Car Park. Add photos showing the inside of this car park zone, ideally images of bays, entries, and exits. Map your zone and connect hardware. Here, we are able to map out your zone with our polygon tool. Using this tool, you are able to map out where the zone sits within the site. Mark your entry and exit points in your zone. If you're using gates, connect your KERB box serial numbers here. Enter the total number of parking bays. For this example, that's 300. Choose the types of vehicles allowed to park. Here we will choose cars and bikes, but choose what works for your site. Set the height restriction. We'll say 2.2 meters for this site. Now select which user categories can access this zone. In this demo, we'll allow public parking users. If your car park operates 24/7, just click Next. Otherwise, toggle off and configure hours per day. For example, deselect Saturday and Sunday. Choose your hours of operation for Monday to Friday. Click the plus button. Re-add Saturday, Sunday with custom hours. Add public holidays, either manually or import national ones, with a click of a button, deselecting holidays that are not relevant to your site. You can also configure special days like major events. Example, Taylor Swift concert on 13 October 2025. Set operating hours from 3 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. For this demo, we will continue on with the 24/7 model, but if using specific hours of operation, simply choose Next after completing the last few steps. Select the applicable features of your car park: boom gate, hands-free LPR, CCTV, indoor, surfaced, EV charging, disabled friendly, etc. Now that we have the zone set up for George Street multi-story parking, it's time to configure the pricing structure and run simulations to make sure everything works perfectly. We'll cover how to set early bird, hourly, and event pricing, define cancellation rules, and test with real-world scenarios. First, let's create our early bird pricing card. This is perfect for customers who arrive early and leave within a specified time frame. Click on Manual Setup and select Create Pricing Card. We will name this card 2025 Early Bird Pricing. You can name it whatever fits your business. Set the validity period from today until 31st December 2025. Choose the user category. We will select public parking for all general users. Select vehicles allowed. That will be cars and bikes. We have two booking types, pre-book and drive-up. We'll go through pre-book first, where our parkers can book ahead of time. Next, add a grace period of 15 minutes. This means if someone overstays by a few minutes accidentally, we won't charge extra immediately. It's a goodwill buffer. Add in your overstay penalty here. This applies if a customer stays beyond the allowed time. You can set it anywhere from $0 and up. This encourages users to leave on time, help you manage your turnover smoothly. You can also choose if you would like the bookings to allow for single or multi-exits on the one booking. For pricing type, pick flat rate, a fixed price regardless of exact time parked. Set the conditions. Entry must be before 9 a.m. and exit must be before 8 p.m. Price this at $20. Now let's add another pricing card. Hourly pricing is perfect for flexible parking. Create a new pricing card named 2025 Hourly Pricing. Again, set the validity for the full year. User category remains public parking. Vehicle types, cars and bikes. Choose drive-up postpaid for parking type. This is ideal for LPR sites where users can arrive and pay later without needing to pre-book. Set a 15-minute exit time allowance. Time given for customers to leave after paying. Also, add a 15-minute grace period to account for small overages. We'll add overstay penalty of $0, same as before. For the rate structure, select duration pricing. Click on the From to toggle button to charge incrementally. 0 to 1 hour, free, a short welcome period. 1 to 2 hours, $5. 2 to 3 hours, $15. 3 to 4 hours, $30. 4 to 5 hours, $40. Add one more and click From to Off to set a max day rate. We'll set that as $50 here. Now we will add in our third pricing card. Special events require special pricing. Here's how to add event-specific rates, such as for concerts or sports games. Create a pricing card called 2025 Event Parking. Choose the specific date, for example, 13 October 2025. Set user category and vehicles as before. Set parking type to pre-book. Users must book ahead. Add the usual 15-minute grace period. Now choose date and time specific pricing. Select specific date and type and set it as flat rate pricing. Name your event. Here we will use our Taylor Swift concert example from earlier. Choose the relevant date and set your entry and exit time. Set the event parking time from entry after 3 p.m. and exit before 7 p.m. Price this at $50. Event pricing overrides all other pricing on that date, so you're covered for any special demand. On this screen, you can run some pricing simulations to ensure there are no errors in how your parking has been set up. You can run through a series of 5 simulations, simply put in some test date and time combinations, and check to make sure the correct pricing is calculated for that scenario. If there is an error, you can go back and check your pricing cards to ensure accuracy. Once you have progressed through those simulations, you will move on to the cancellation setup. You can toggle Allow Cancellations on or off. We will set a grace period of 15 minutes for users to cancel immediately after booking. Then define a cancellation window of 12 hours, wherein users can cancel without penalty up to 12 hours before the booking. You have the option to set cancellation fees as a percentage or a dollar amount. We will set our cancellation fees to $0. Adjust all of the above based on your policy. If users try to cancel outside the window, they're directed to contact your support team. Finally, connect your merchant account to this zone to process payments. KERB supports multiple payment accounts for different zones or divisions. Here you can review all your location details, pricing, hours, and rules carefully. When you're happy, click Publish. KERB will generate a QR code for your signage. This makes paying quick and easy for your customers. Congratulations, your location is now fully priced and ready to go. Press Complete to finish the setup. You can always come back to this in your dashboard and update pricing, operating hours, or policies anytime, either in real time or scheduled ahead.